Let's dive straight into it. First, go to Edit, Preferences, and under the Add-ons tab, search for and enable F2 and B Surfaces mesh tools. These are built-in Blender powerhouses that will transform your retopology workflow from a nightmare into a breeze. But before we click anything, what is retopology? In simple terms, it's the process of rebuilding your high poly sculpts into a clean, low poly mesh with proper edge flow. Why do we do this? Because high poly models are impossible to animate, unwrap, or bake textures properly. Good retopology is the backbone of professional game assets and cinematic characters. Now, why these specific tools? The F2 add-on is your best friend for speed. Instead of manually creating every single face, it allows you to hover over a vertex and press F to instantly create a perfect quad. It understands the context of your mesh, saving you thousands of clicks. On the other hand, B Surfaces is pure magic for organic shapes. It lets you draw guide strokes directly on your high poly surface using the annotation tool. Once you hit Add Surface, Blender generates a clean mesh following those exact curves. It's like sketching your topology in 3D space. Mastering these two means you can handle complex characters or hard surface parts in half the time. If you found this quick breakdown helpful, make sure to check out my other tweaks to level up your Blender game. Don't forget to subscribe for more professional workflow tips. See you in the next one. Manually filling faces in Blender. There's a much faster way to connect your geometry. Meet the Bridge Edge Loops tool. Whether you're connecting two separate meshes or punching a hole through a surface, this is your best friend. Just select your edge loops, hit Ctrl E, and choose Bridge Edge Loops. Boom! Perfect topology in a single click. You can even adjust the number of cuts and smoothness in the settings panel to create complex curves instantly. If you found this helpful, smash that like button and subscribe for more quick Blender tips. See you in the next one. Cloth simulation is far more than just eye candy. It's a powerful tool in modern 3D art. Today, we're exploring the top use cases of this technology and why it's a total game changer. Let's dive into the physics of fabric. First, the fashion industry. Designers now use high-end simulations to see exactly how a fabric will drape and move before a single thread is ever cut. It's digital tailoring at its finest, saving both time and resources. In movies and gaming, cloth sims bring characters to life. Whether it's a hero's cape fluttering in the wind or realistic clothing in a AAA game, these simulations add that essential layer of weight and secondary motion that makes a digital world feel grounded. Even in architectural visualization, the impact is massive. Subtle details like soft curtains catching the light or realistic wrinkles on a sofa turn a sterile render into a lived-in, authentic space. Mastering this technology is the perfect blend of technical precision and artistic vision. If you found these use cases interesting, hit that like button and subscribe for more 3D insights. Let's keep creating. Did your Blender model suddenly turn bright pink? Don't panic, it's not broken. It just lost the texture path. Here's the quick fix. Go to the File menu, hover over External Data, and select Find Missing Files. Now, just point it to your texture folder and you're done. Everything is back to normal. Subscribe for more quick Blender tips. Stop manually animating your flags. Let's create a realistic cloth simulation in Blender in just 60 seconds. First, add a plane and rotate it. The secret is the geometry. Subdivide it at least 30 to 50 times. Remember, more vertices mean smoother motion, but don't overdo it for your PC's sake. Now go to Edit mode. Select the vertices where the flag meets the pole and create a vertex group. Name it Pin. This is crucial. It keeps our flag from flying away into the void. Next, hit the Physics tab and enable Cloth. Under the Shape settings, select your Pin group. Now add a wind force field to the scene. Crank up the strength and point it at your flag. Finally, right-click for Shade Smooth and add a Subdivision Surface modifier for that silky finish. Look at that flow. If this tweak saved you time, hit that like button and subscribe for more Blender tips. What should we simulate next? Let me know in the comments below.